Subtracting integers. Now, subtracting integers is really easy if you know how to add integers, because subtracting integers is the same as adding the opposite. So we can turn all our subtraction problems into addition problems. So for example, if you've got 4 minus 3, that's obviously 1, that's the same as 4 plus negative 3. They both come out to be equal to 1. If you've got 5 minus negative 2, that's the same as an addition problem, and the opposite of the negative 2 is a positive 2, and they're both problems here. 5 minus negative 2 is the same as 5 plus 2. That's equal to 7. Alright, so when you do these problems, you can change all of them into addition problems. You can say 3 plus, and so we're changing this minus into a plus, and the opposite of 5 is negative 5. And you can either do that mentally, or you can think about a number line, and you start at the first number. So we're starting at 3, and we're adding on 5 negatives. And negative is going to make you go down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that means that we finished at negative 2. So 3 minus 5 is negative 2. Alright, so we got 1 minus negative 3. We can again change this into, so change the subtraction to addition, and subtracting is the same as adding the opposites. The opposite of negative 3 is positive 3, and that equals 4.
You have failed me for the last time.
Alright, we got another one here. We got negative 2 minus negative 4. So we got negative 2, change the subtraction to adding, and the opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. You can do it mentally, or you can use a number line. We've got negative 2, so we start at negative 2, and we're adding 4. That's positive 4, so we're going to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 2. Negative 2 minus a negative 4 is 2. Alright, so when I solve these problems, you can change them into addition problems, or you can just think about what the numbers mean, and that's how I really do it. So I got a negative 2 here. Start at negative 2, so I can use a number line or do it mentally. So here's my number line. I start at negative 2, and then I'm taking away 3. Should I be getting bigger or smaller? If I'm taking something away, I should be getting smaller. So I'm at negative 2, I go down 1, 2, 3. And it's not on this number line, but it would be a negative 5. So negative 2 minus 3 is equal to negative 5. Here's another one. We got negative 9 minus negative 13. And this one might look a little bit scary because we have this minus a negative, and it might make you freak out. But when you take away something that's bad, that's good. That's addition. So if you think about movies, think about like when Darth Vader saves his son, Luke Skywalker, and he kills the evil emperor. That's a good thing. He saved his son by taking away something negative. So we can change this into negative 9 plus 13. I would start at negative 9, and I would have to count up 13, and that would make positive 4. Or if you wanted to think about it another way, you could go negative 9 plus 9 plus 4. 13 is the same as 9 plus 4. And negative 9 and positive 9 cancel out, leaving positive 4. All right, we got a harder one here. Remember your order of operations. Adding and subtracting tie, so you need to start on the left. So negative 15 and negative 7, they're both negative. They're both going in the negative direction. So we're putting all these negatives together. That's going to be negative 22. Now we have minus a negative. We're taking away something bad. That means it's the same as a positive. So we're changing that minus a negative into a plus sign. And we're going to add the 11. Negative 22 plus 11 is going to be negative 11. One way to think about it is to break this apart. Negative 22 is a negative 11 plus a negative 11 plus this 11. And this one are opposites. They cancel out, leaving negative 11.
You do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training. If you only knew the power of the dark side.